Hey, good morning. So I'm importing this video today because I didn't upload one last night because I just didn't want to. I had maybe like 2 or 3 clips of the clouds. And I was like, I know I said that I was going to upload no matter what, but I gave myself some grace last night. I was like, yeah, there's a couple of people that love watching my videos every morning, but it's not going to kill them. So I'm going to upload this video today to make up for that lost space and time and just let you know what I did that day. So right now I'm going to go hang out with my cousin Brittany. I love having cousins. My cousins are like some of my best friends. I went to Chattanooga to visit my friend Zach. To be honest, I think that I've been carrying a lot. I've been carrying a lot about my purpose, my future, my finances, hustle culture, self-care culture, just a lot of, that phase from winter to spring where life starts to come back and opportunities seem to open up and you think, wow, life really isn't as bad as I thought. Well, that's happening. I definitely feel this joy and this blooming of spring and all these beautiful things that are happening around me. But I'm also really financially in such a new place that I'm not used to. And I'm just hustling right now, and I am excited to get new opportunities here and there. But dude, adulting's hard. There's a lot to it, and I have to say I'm kind of stressed. There's always been this part of me that is definitely a hustler, and I'm like, if I need money, I'm going to get it. I'm going to figure it out one way or another. And I hustle. But dang, I really burnt myself out last week, and it came just in time for my period. So it was like this mix of hustling for like 2 or 3 weeks straight, following up with clients, booking stuff, hustle, and then crickets, and then the floodgates of my period and the floodgates of my tears. So it was just a lot emotionally, and I felt really sad. I just felt really sad and overwhelmed and tired, and I don't know what, I there's a lot to it, but I've really just been thinking a lot about how hard it's always been for me to express myself, express my feelings, and what's truly going on under the surface. And what I've chopped it up to be was I feel like a burden, and I feel like my feelings are too much. And I have no clue where that feeling came from, but, I was talking to Zach about it. Every time I've ever cried in front of him, I've always turned away or made sure he didn't notice. But there's always this internal feeling of, oh, I hope he notices, so I don't have to say anything, because I hate bringing it up. I don't want to say, I'm sad, I'm crying, I'm going to cry. I just want to hold it all, carry it all myself, and figure it out alone. And I don't know why that is. It's really hard for me to ask for help. It makes me emotional just kind of talking about it, but it's really hard for me to ask for help. I really feel like I owe people stuff or owe people something if I ask them for things. So I do feel like a burden. I feel like it's transactional. Like, if I cry and I need help, if I need a hug, if I need financial help or anything, I feel like, okay, I'm going to have to make that up to them somehow. And I don't know. I guess everything in my brain's always been transactional. Maybe it's because I'm an entrepreneur and I've always seen things as transactional ever since I was little. But I mean, I have parents that love me well, and they've never made me think that their love is transactional. So I really don't know where that comes from. But it's so hard for me to just kind of surrender and say, you know what? Yeah. Because I remember in therapy once when I was crying on the phone, and then Frankie came up and comforted me while I was crying, and my therapist said, yes, let Frankie comfort you. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not used to that. That's weird. I don't know. I was like, do I have, how, do I feel uncomfortable being comforted? I don't know. I've always tried to figure out what's my love language. How do I like to feel loved? And physical touch has never been one of those. I don't know if that correlates to the concept of being comforted, being loved, being held. But no, I don't know. A lot of the conversations I had with Zach revolved around who are the people that you feel like you can just completely be yourself and open up your feelings and let everything come out. And I'm like, usually the people who do that to me, who feel safe and comfortable being themselves around me. And I started to wonder if I am ever the first person to do that or what. I always try to be myself. I always really try to, let my guard down, be myself, be vulnerable, whatever. I try to be real. I don't want to be fake. I want people to know, yeah, I'm a real person and life's hard and things affect me and it's not easy and I'm hustling just like the rest of us. But yeah, is it like that for everybody? I don't know. I love listening to Emma Chamberlain's podcasts, and I've been watching her videos for years. And every time I watch them, I truly feel like I'm just hanging out with her. And I honestly want people to feel like that when they watch my videos. I want this to be a place where it's like, oh, finally someone I can just hang out with and relate to. Because there's just this part of me that always wants people to think that I'm strong enough or that I'm capable, smart enough, and I don't know where that comes from. Am I trying to prove something to my parents? Am I trying to prove something to all the boys in the world that I'm cool and I can make money and I'm effortless? Like, what am I trying to prove? Oh, awkward. Brittany is so funny. Okay, so I was going up her driveway and she was pulling out at the same time, and it's a one lane, so I was just like, ah, I'm scared. So yeah, I'm pulling up in her driveway and she's gonna pull up and pick me up, and then we'll go run some errands together. Talk to you later. Bye.
We're gonna pick up Ruby from DC.
Oh,